Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest forecast heading into this Monday, September 1st. Yesterday, to round out the month of August, we had temperatures mostly in the mid to upper 70s, a few spots reaching 81 degrees. So here's a look at August in review. Average high temperature, 85.1 degrees, cooler than last year, cooler than where we should be for this time of year. Also factoring in the lows, we were also on the cooler side, and we had a wide range in temperature, something we don't typically get in August. 50 to 99 with an average high temperature that was about 4 degrees cooler for the second half of the month compared to the first half. And we got 4.44 inches of rain in Topeka, which is just slightly below average for the month. Also below average in Manhattan and Concordia, but above average in Emporia for the month of August. So let's take a look at September. We average high temperature of 86 for today. We'll be well below that. And 63 for the low. Will actually be about seasonal, maybe a little bit warmer than that. And then you'll notice towards the end of the month, we'll be at 76 and 52 respectively. You can see how the sunrise sunset times change throughout the month. Quite a bit difference, especially with our with sunrise to sunset, obviously getting a little bit or later with our sunrise and earlier with our sunset. And we typically get a little over 3.5 inches worth of rainfall. So that's a 30-year average. The 30-day average with respect to precipitation is probability of wetter than normal conditions in the month of September. So that'll be something that we'll be keeping a close eye on. Temperature-wise, equal chances of below normal and above normal temperatures, with above normal temperatures in the western half of Kansas. All right, so yeah, the overall view. So what can we expect for the first week of the month at least? Well, of course, today is Labor Day, and we are expecting on and off showers, much like what we have had for the past couple of days. There's going to be a lot of dry time, so if you have any outdoor plans, just have a plan B. You don't need to necessarily cancel them, but just keep an eye on the radar as we'll have those showers at times throughout the area. Temperature-wise, mostly in the low 70s. Some exceptions. Some spots could be stuck in the upper 60s. Other spots could approach the mid-70s, especially if we do sneak in a little bit more sun in those areas. But not expecting a lot of sun today, so that is going to keep the UV index at a 4 today. And obviously have that umbrella handy with the spotty rain showers that we'll have. Taking a look at supercasts, we'll have those spotty rain showers throughout the day into tonight. We may get a few showers again tomorrow, mainly in our western communities before the clouds to clear out. But overall, we are looking at it's going to be an uneven distribution of rainfall for these next couple of days as we begin this week, Monday and Tuesday. It just kind of depends on where those heavier bands of rain are going to end up being. Very low risk for an isolated thunderstorm for today. We have a slightly better risk for thunderstorms on Wednesday as a stronger cold front pushes into the area by the afternoon. But here's a look at some of our other computer models and what they're indicating. Obviously, some minor differences here and there and some of them. So just something that we're going to continue to keep an eye on over the course of especially these next 24 hours for today into this evening. Even though that supercast that I showed you earlier did show at least some isolated activity Tuesday, I think for the most part it is dry. We'll keep an eye on it just in case. But I think once we get past this evening, next best chance of rain won't come until Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday evening. We'll warm up to 80 on Wednesday and then cool back down towards the end of the week. Look at those lows getting down closer to the low 50s, maybe some upper 40s. I'll monitor Thursday morning and then in Saturday morning as well for a potential for 40s for morning temperatures in a few spots. And then taking a look at our extended outlooks, we are going to be looking at probability of below average temperatures continuing in that 6 to 10 day outlook, but starting to warm up in that 8 to 14 day outlook. But we continue with the wetter than normal conditions on both of those time frames. So on and off showers and perhaps even a few thunderstorms at times. I think once we get past Wednesday evening, we're mostly dry. Obviously, we'll continue to keep an eye on any rain chances as we get into the extended outlook. I'm not expecting anything widespread, but we're going to continue to keep an eye on our rain chances over the course of the beginning of the month. Have a great day. Enjoy your day off if you have it. Obviously, It's going to be a nice day, a little bit cooler than what we had over these past couple of days to begin the holiday weekend. But I think there's going to still be a lot of dry time. It won't rain the entire time, but rain does exist almost the entire day, at least somewhere in northeast Kansas.